This is a really exciting time for Timken. Timken's 112 years old, but it's been reborn in the last 5 years. And it's really been reborn by shifting its focus on markets, on different products, and the automotive aftermarket story we're talking about today is really a microcosm of the changes that are going on with Timken.
110 years in the automotive OE business, always been recognized as a leader in technology, service, new ideas, and bringing innovations to the marketplace. Recently, the last 5 to 10 years, we recognize and set a strategic imperative in the automotive aftermarket to be the leader in our segment for service and inventory efficiency.
The automotive aftermarket piece is relatively new to Timken as a whole, but we've been able to leverage the advantages of the Timken Corporation and take the world-class and premium services and products to the automotive aftermarket and find a differentiation in the product category that we provide.
We concluded that the aftermarket was critical to the future of the company, and then we did a frank appraisal of our capabilities in that space, and we found we were lacking. And so as Timken does, we made the investments to fix it.
What has occurred historically in the automotive aftermarket is we've been a real reactive industry. So as product was sold, we replaced it, we replenished it, and we did this on historical demand. So we realized there was a need for a predictive tool, which gives us the ability to predict demand in advance of the sale, which is what Demand Insight is.
It's important that we have the right mix of inventory for our customers so it's on the shelf when they need it. In the past, it's always been we wait for that demand to hit, and then by that point, it's too late. This way, I'm ahead of the curve. We already have the inventory on the shelf prior to when the customer even thinks he's going to need it. This tool has enabled us to actually lower our inventory levels by 12%, while we also increased our fill rates to our customers by 13%. So that just directly correlates to I've got a better inventory mix and I have the right parts in place for the customers when they need it.
Then we really stepped back and said, okay, now that we understand what the market needs, we understand what we need to supply, we have a physical infrastructure that grew up over the last 50 years that clearly needed to be relooked at. So we did the classic network modeling project where we looked at where our plants were, where our suppliers were, where our customers were, and where our warehousing infrastructure was, and came to the conclusion that, okay, where do we want to be? We've already got some infrastructure in place in the Carolinas as well as Tennessee, and really led us down the path of let's look at closing our Bucyrus distribution center operations, relocating the automotive aftermarket distribution infrastructure into Crossville, Tennessee. So rather than shipping everything up to Ohio, repackaging it, sending it back down to Tennessee, we made that direct link from our plants in the South and our suppliers around the world directly into that Crossville, Tennessee operations.
By consolidating our warehouses, we were able to better share our inventory levels, whereas before when we had it in multiple warehouses, we did not have a good visibility of that inventory. So by moving it from one location down to another location, centrally located with our customers, that helped us to be able to reduce our inventory levels because I'm not now carrying two different sets of inventory and increase our order fill to our customers.
You give it a lot of credit to a 112-year-old company that will invest even in a down market like in 2009. That is the time that we actually made the warehousing changes. Significant asset investment along with systems and people. So it was really a true testament to a great brand, all along listening to the customer, making sure that we were aligned and working towards the same goal.
The key benefit of the implementation of all these systems is clearly the integration of them all from a supply chain standpoint. Bringing all those systems together has enabled, one, the market growth that we've wanted, but it's also really done that through serving customers the way we need to. And that's really what we're about. We still got some work to do, there's no question about it. We continue to refine things, but we're definitely on the right path and we're very proud of what we've done so far.
The Polk Inventory Efficiency Award is incredibly important to us, and I'll tell you a story that gets you a sense of what it means to me. 5 years ago, we brought a new director onto our board who came out of the automotive aftermarket business, and he went to one of the big shows to kind of test us out, and he came back into the boardroom and he said, "You're horrible at inventory management." And now we walk into the board and say, we're the best in the country. Simple as that. It validates everything we've done for the last 5 years.